Stanford University is well known for entrepreneurs who have revolutionized technology. But now, one very old invention is giving academics and students into a new insight into music composition. Mark Niu explains.
Head librarian Jerry McBride takes us into Stanford's archive of recorded sound. The university recently acquired an important collection from Australia, more than 7,500 player piano rolls from the early 1900s that include recordings of famous pianists of the time and even of composers playing their own compositions. McBride and his team are working on restoring and digitally preserving the rolls, which were able to capture astounding details.
The holes in the center are the pitches and rhythms, and then the holes here on the side control the pedaling, the dynamics. When you hear the piano rolls, you're hearing it played back on a real piano, just like a live performer would.
As part of the collection, Stanford also received 6 player pianos and 4 cabinet-style ones, some of which are still being repaired.
This is a way to play this piece that would never be played today.
Music lecturer Kumaran Arul shows us a roll by pianist Wilhelm Backhaus playing a piece from the famous French composer Frédéric Chopin.
He's actually adding some notes, improvising, and playing the music as they felt inspired to play it at that moment. What we found was that a lot of the performances that we hear on the earliest recordings surprise us tremendously.
Stanford music professors say the player piano was like the iPod of the early 1900s. It was the very first digital recording medium that could play right before your eyes in your very own home. Disc recordings of the early 1900s could only record a few minutes, often leading to rushed performances. Piano rolls allowed artists to record the entire length of the composition and even more. Between pieces, pianists of the time would often improvise, taking audiences on a journey. Music professor George Barth says his students are now taking a cue from that freestyle approach.
We learn as kids, you play what it looks like on the page. If it's like this, everything happens at the same time. As soon as I start hearing the piano rolls, I realize that's not what's happening. It's as if every melody line is being separately conducted, right? So our students are starting to play like 19th century pianists, which is actually an improvement.
At Stanford, the piano rolls appear to be a piece of history that has come back to life to inspire musicians to go beyond the written score. Mark Niu, CCTV, Stanford, California.